A very good evening to our respected lecturer, Ms. Fardila Abdul Karim. So, today our group is going to present um, the discussion on the movie titled Devil Wears Prada. So, our group consists of me, Muhammad Arif bin Abdul Wahid, Muhammad Daniel Mirza, Ahmad HAZIQ bin Suhaimi, and also Muhammad HAFIZUDin bin Muhammad Nawi. So the movie is about Andrea Such, who is a fresh journalism student graduate who had won a national journalism award previously and has been accepted to work in the Runway magazine, which is a prestigious company in the fashion world. So she has been facing a lot of conflicts in that movie, which is we're going to discuss in the discussion later on. So the first one is about the appearances problem at the workplace. So as she has been accepted to work there in the Runway company, um, she doesn't actually work as the journalist, but instead she was accepted as an editor in the company and had to work under Miranda, which is a meticulous and peculiar kind of superior in that company. But somehow, everyone who works for the company look up to her and accept her unusual character, as maybe they are already used to her working ethics. But somehow for Andrea, it's not something that is normal for her, because she thinks that working working quality is more important compared to her appearances, which is the outer beauty of someone. So she cannot wear the way she used to wear when she was studying back then. And when she goes to work, she wear jeans, she wear um, unfashionable shirts, and doesn't actually wear a heel. So somehow it is something that doesn't suit the standard of the Runaway company. So I'm going to pass the cause and effect of this problem to Mirza.
So, thank you, Arif, for sharing your first problem about the movie. So, let us move on to the cause and effect about appearance at the workplace. So, Andrea Sykes, or you guys, for you guys who have watched the movie, that she also known as Anne Hathaway, who is not ready to adapt with this kind of atmosphere, and she doesn't have any experience in working in a big company, which is Runaway. And this is because she went working soon after she had graduated from her university, despite winning the journalist award. So the effect that I could share with you guys is that she receives culture shocks, as she is not used to this kind of situation and atmosphere. This is also where people who are working in the company should fulfill the demand of the Ice Queen, uh, editor in chief, which is Miranda Priestley, which is her boss. And the Runaway, the company, is a renowned fashion company. Hence, the working ethics there is really mind blowing. And Andrea felt that she cannot cope with these fast and sudden jobs given by Miranda. And in addition to that, those works are not even related to journalism. So let us move on to HAZIQ.
Okay, for me, I believe the solution that suits the situation is she actually needs to study about how the people in her company works. Runway, yeah. The company is not a mainstream company, as we can see. It has its own reputation across USA. Yeah. As she insisted to work there, she needs to expect unexpected and always be ready to learn and adapt fast with Miranda's style. However, if she thinks that her happiness is more important, she should just apply for other smaller company that can make her believes that she has a sense of belongings. Yeah.
So let us start with the second problem that we can see in the movie, which is how hard it is to juggle between work life and personal life. You can see in the movie how by juggling these two, it can really warn someone out. So in the movie, we can see that Andrea started to fit in with the rest of the company. She was accepted by Miranda. At the same time, she started to lose herself. She started to distance herself from her family, from her friends. She was working outside working hours. For example, there's a scene where she was having dinner with her father when suddenly she got a call from Miranda and she's forced to leave her father there without having dinner with him. Another example is that she missed Nick's birthday, which is her boyfriend's birthday, and that causes stress between her and her between Andrea and her boyfriend. And you can see that it is starting to crack the relationship that she had before with her family and her friends. And by focusing more on her work, she starts to lose the grip that she has on herself. So, what do you think about the causes and effect of this problem, Arif?
So the problem that is being pointed out by Hafiz just now is something that is very clear in the movie where uh, Andrea is having a hard time to juggle her personal life and also her working life. And the root or also the cause of this problem is, in my opinion, is the devotion that she has, that has made her sometimes forget the the crucial aspect of life that is being neglected by her. For example, her family, like her parents, and also people that matter to her, like her friends and also her soulmate, which is Nate. And when she's so devoted, it's not a bad thing actually, it's a good thing, but too much of it will affect her life and also make her trying too hard to impress her superior, where it's not something that is necessary, where it should comes naturally when we are good at something, and that also comes to our work. And the effect for this problem is that she's somehow she's uh, tend to frustrate the people that matter to her, like her friends and family and also her soulmate, because when she's so devoted to her work, and of course she will be drowned by her busyness in her life and also forget about them. It's not forget, but it's something like she's being diverted by her work matters, and it can be seen in that movie where Andrea make couldn't reach the home to celebrate Nate's birthday, and it frustrates Nate a lot because it's not for the lateness, but it's actually for her being drowned by the working atmosphere and also losing herself.
I think the solution that I can share with you guys is that the best solution for the problem that they face is effective communication. Why? Because being the protagonist or people around her, every dissatisfaction should be pointed out and be settled on the spot. For example, I want to share with you guys one of the scene from the movie where Andrea was asked to stay longer after the ball with Miranda, but in fact she refused. But in fact she just follows Miranda's order. But the thing that she should do is refuse, because she should know that her life is only about working and also about the people that dear to her. Even so, not to be offend her superior, she should provide reasons. But in this case, her mistake was she doesn't being honest. She didn't be honest. So we all know that honestly is the best policy. So that is the solution that I can share. Let us move on to HAZIQ. Do you have anything?
Okay, for me, I believe that we as human being has spent about 1/3 of our life serving the company or organization that we are working for. My personal view is that do not let it consume more than of that 1/3 like I thought before, because if anything happens, for example, if you are sick and couldn't work anymore, you can always be replaced. But people that are dear to you, like your family and your soulmate, would be there for you no matter what happened.
So, upon discussing all the problems, the cause and effects, and also the solution, we have gained many new ideas, and I hope that those things are useful to us one day. So, yeah, that's all from us. So, if you are planning to watch the movie The West Prada, which was published on 2006, you can watch it in any streaming website or in Netflix. So, that's all from us. Thank you.